Today I'm going to be showing you guys the best ways you can actually earn a ton of money here in the Forge Roblox. We're going to be starting off with the most basic ways to actually earn some money. And then at the last one, it is going to be the best one. And I guarantee you, most of you don't even know this method. So just to use my account as an example here, we are a decently low level. And we already have the demonic pickaxe. I actually got it within 24 hours only. You can check that video out. And in addition to that, we already have a rune on it, which means I added an extra 150k to this demonic pickaxe. I'm going to give you guys all the secrets right now, so make sure you guys pay attention. Well, here at world number 1, there's literally nothing to do. All I want you to do is complete Sensei Moro's questline and hit level 10. And while you're at it, make sure you guys do come over here to the mines and just mine the rocks. So I'm going to show you guys right now the rocks. This is because you are going to need 30 bananites. So you can get them from rocks and boulders. Just get 30 bananites, get up to level 10, and then complete Sensei Moro's questline. That's all you need to do here at world number 1, because that's how you unlock world number 2, which is where the fun begins. And once you are here at world number 2, I want you to go around and head on over to this island right over here. Once you're at this island, you're going to see this NPC, which is going to be Monkey. And remember earlier I said you need to farm 30 bananites? You actually want to claim his quest that actually allows you to give him 30 bananites, and you're going to straight up earn 10k really easily. And with the 10k you just earned from Monkey, you want to be buying your cobalt pickaxe. And when you have the cobalt pickaxe, the fun basically begins. You can officially start grinding the Forge Roblox. Now I'm going to go ahead and start off with the easiest method to make some money in the very early game. Anybody can do this because it is actually going to be coming here to the Forge. Now when you're at the Forge, the first thing that you want to be crafting for money if you're very early into the game is by using 21 of any material. Ideally, use something like a quartz, like some sapphires, diamonds, some garbage. You do not want to use legendaries for this. You want to at least be using maybe a few epics, some others, especially like these bone knights. Just use 21 of each. 21 gives you a great chance and the best of value to actually get a great axe. And with this great axe, you can actually sell it off. It doesn't matter if you get the scythe or the double battle axe. By the way, both of them sell for a ton of cash. They sell for around 1 to 2,000, and that's actually a lot for the very early game. And then, once you are actually a bit more advanced, when your level goes high, because if you guys didn't know, if your level goes higher, you actually have more stash capacity. And when you have more stash capacity, you can actually just go ahead and just sell everything, or you can actually craft and store more. So when you are able to store more, what I want you to do is pretty much come over here to the Forge again. I want you guys to put in 37 or 30, yeah, basically 37, you want to flip it over to armor. And then you have the best amount of ores with the ratio to try and get a heavy chest plate. Now when you get the Dark Knight chest plate, you can actually sell each of them for around 3 to 5k. When you get the Trash Knight chest plate, you can sell them for around 2 to 3k. And then the heavy leggings and heavy helmet are also the same, but again, heavy chest plates tend to be worth more. So I highly recommend just using 37 because you have the highest chance of getting a chest plate. You can of course increase it. You can increase it all the way up to 80, but that does cost 44 ores rather than 37. And honestly, when you use the 37, you have more ores to actually craft more chest pieces. So that's personally what I did in order to just basically make a ton of money and get this demonic pickaxe as fast as possible. So that alone is actually 2 ways already, and I'm going to show you guys that right now. I am going to admit something. This is the second time I've been filming this, but pretty much I'm going to give you a comparison here right now. When you go to my equipments, my gear, as you can see, it is a Dark Knight chest piece. I can sell it for 5.5k. A normal Trash Knight helmet gives me a 3,000. For the legs, it does give me another 5,000 here. But again, these are using great ores already. So if you guys are using trash ores, just scale it down a bit. It's probably going to be worth 4,000, 2,000, another 4,000. But do keep in mind, like I said, Dark Knight chest pieces, Dark Knight leggings, Dark Knight helmets are worth more than the regular Knight pieces. For the weapons itself, I don't really recommend crafting the weapons because they're going to be costing more and they sell for a lot less anyway. So I just recommend crafting your, again, heavy chest pieces are the best way to make money from the Forge itself when you're crafting. The next way that you guys can be making a ton of money is by using quests. So if you finish Sensei Moro's quest, it's going to give you a lot of money. And up there, I'm going to show you guys as well. A lot of people up there will give you quests. This guy is a daily, you basically just need to mine. So every single day, you just come over and over here and just claim. As you can see, it's actually quite easy. It's mining basalt rocks and basalt cores. And then again, you want to be completing Sensei Moro's quest. And then when you use the cannon and you get up over here, Captain Rowan also gives you a ton of money. Captain Rowan and Sensei Moro, when you finish all of their quest lines, gives you around 70,000. So that is something that you really just want to be doing because it just gives you a ton of money. Masked Stranger is another daily, as you can see here. I only have my daily quests left. I have completed every other quest in the game already. Now, while we're at it, we're also going to give you guys a very, very easy way to earn some money. That is going to be from the index. So when you discover something for the first time, you can actually come on over to claim it. Unfortunately, I can't show you guys because I have already explored everything. And then the same thing goes with the crafting from the Forge. Some of these I haven't crafted yet. But when you do craft them for the first time and when you defeat enemies for the first time, you can actually just claim all of them. And in total, you can grind, I think, I want to give a rough estimate of maybe 50k to 100k. I'm not super sure. That also does give you a ton of XP. But yes, claiming from the index, literally just clicking once gives you so much money. So don't forget to claim them from the index. Now, while we're at it, I did tell you guys that crafting from the Forge is a very, very great way. But again, it's not the best. We'll save the best for last. When you guys have your cobalt pickaxe, pretty much go around this circle. That is going to be the best way to farm. It's very, very simple. When you guys have the mithril pickaxe, I want you guys to head on over down here. When you guys are down here, the sunken cells, pretty much this entire area, as you can see, look at the amount of rocks that are just beside each other. And when you head on over here, same thing goes. A lot of rocks are just going to be beside each other. This is the best way to farm because these rocks are actually going to be worth a lot. And since they're beside each other, you can actually just farm multiple of them at the same time. Sometimes there might be some people here farming, right? So if you guys don't want to change servers, just head on over up here. This spot right here and the back spot right there also have rocks just beside each other. So that's also a strong option. And then when you head on over here, as you can see, there are actually a couple of rocks here beside each other. But this alleyway does also allow you to farm a ton of rocks. I believe either an exploiter has been around here already or maybe someone's been farming because there are no basalt veins. So just keep in mind these areas are actually going to be very, very good. And this spot right here is a very, very strong AFK spot. As you can see, you actually have a couple of people just AFK farming here. This is because you have a guaranteed chance of 2 basalt veins spawning right beside each other. And honestly, basalt veins are extremely overpowered for a very simple rock to farm. Because if I were to take a look here, I opened up the index here. Uranium ore is insane for gear. You can only obtain them from the basalt veins. Mithril, honestly, probably the best mid-game to end-game gear. They are only obtainable through basalt veins. Ore is usually just very, very much obtainable from basalt veins. And while you're farming them anyway, you have a chance of getting mithril and uranium. Another one, the fastest gear in the entire game, Lightite, is only obtainable through basalt veins. And just a few steps away, there is going to be another AFK spot right here. You have 2 basalt cores guaranteed to spawn right beside each other, although occasionally they are basalt veins. If they are basalt vein, then yes, you got lucky, but they're usually going to be 2 basalt cores right beside each other. And now that we've talked about the very, very simple ways, I'm actually going to go ahead and show you guys the best way for you guys to actually farm some money. And like I said, most of you probably didn't expect it. I'm going to show you guys right now. That is going to be from killing mobs in the volcanic area. Now, of course, we could also farm them from the place that I just showed you guys where there are a lot of pyromancers and death axes. But Reapers honestly have the highest chance of dropping you superior essences and epic essences, which is exactly why you are farming these mobs in the first place. As you can see, a lot of superiors and epic essences. Just a little bit more farming, look at that, even the noob skeleton will actually give you superior essences, which is why this place is honestly a very, very strong spot, if not the best place to farm for money, which is honestly ironic because this game is literally called the Forge, and the best way to farm for money is actually from killing mobs. And like I said earlier, this is my second time filming this video, so I did actually sell up all my essences. But look at this money, this is pretty much all from just selling essences. You can probably make, if you guys are at the same level of gear as me, you can probably farm up around 40k quite easily in like 30 minutes. So as you can see, you can sell them up for 25 each. And do keep in mind, when you actually destroy the mobs, not only are you getting essences, you're also getting bone knights. Now these bone knights can also be used to forge the heavy chest pieces. So you are essentially getting 3 to 4k just from the bone knights. And then when you sell off your essences, as you can see here, again, this is the second time, so that's why I don't have any essences to show you guys. But look at that, you are going to get 1,000 already. That's without even forging anything yet, which is why that is definitely the best way to farm for money. Now, if you guys did learn something, make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel because I'll be posting a lot of future guides and updates, of course. So make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next one.